Let me ask you this about playing the trombone.
Yeah.
You know, I've been teaching trombone too for probably about 35, 40 years.
Yeah.
I have about now 35 trombone students. The first thing I start everybody on is the mouthpiece, you know, making sure they get a good sound on the mouthpiece.
Yeah.
So I warm up every day first with this. And I cover up the back bore a little bit here, so it creates a little back pressure. It makes it easier to buzz. So I do that every day first. Then, one of the big things I do are the long tones. And long tones, you probably have done them yourself, but I hold them out half note, and then whole note. I start on middle F and I go like this. This is the way I start my day. And I try to get a really straight sound with no vibrato. You know, I try to keep my air solid and straight and do it very slowly, and then I go down to the half steps, you know, down the slide. E natural, E flat, D, B flat, C, B natural, like that. And then I start on the middle B flat series and I do it this way again. Out the last note about 8 counts, slowly.
You're actually breathing while you're doing it?
No, I can do that. That's called circular breathing. You know what that? You've seen guys do that?
I'm at the point now where I can't hold a note very long.
Well, just try it. It's good for your lungs, just to see how far you can get, you know. And then I do the low B flat series. And I do it softly, not too loud, you know, and I finally wound up down here in low E. And I just hold it out until there's no more air left. Try the middle F, try the F.
That's this.
Yeah, that's it, exactly. Now you gotta add the tongue. See if you can add the tongue, so it's do, do, do. Very good. Now, when you tongue, make sure that you're not cutting off the sound.
Yeah,
So it's more like a constant air. It sounds like this.
I noticed that I cut it off.
Kind of like gonging a bell, you know, it's just constant sound. That's it. Good. If you do that every day for about 2 weeks, you're going to notice your sound is going to be so improved. You already have a beautiful sound, but it's going to even get better.
Well, that'd be nice. I like to hear good sounds.
That's what trumpet players and trombone players, you know, we do. And wind players, any wind player, saxophone, flute, we all have to do that. And then we do you know your chromatic scale, which starts on low E and goes like this? And then you go up to the F, to the next one. So you go like this. Try that. Just those.
How did you get the same note?
Say it. Just those 7 notes. And fifth. All right. So you know the positions, right? 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now, if you can continue it without stopping the slide, keep the slide going. Exactly like that. You know, where your tongue goes off in every position. Where your tongue goes off as you pass every position. 7, 6, 5, 4. 4 is this, lined up. 4, 3, 2, 1, like that. If you could do that for a while, that'd be great. And then go back down. So then. Try that now, going down. Exactly. And pretty soon you're going to be. And just keep going, you know. So that's smoothness, the smoothness of the slide.
Get up to those high ones.
That's great. Okay, so I'll help you with that too. So here's the thing. I'm going to put this on video so you'll see this. Okay, so the high notes, everything takes place in the middle of the mouth. Not the whole mouth, just the center. And it's kind of like, you know, at the beach, there's a sea anemone. You stick your finger in the sea anemone and it goes squish like that and the water comes shooting out. You know a sea anemone? You know those little sea creatures? Anyway, the mouth is like this. So as we go higher, we like a woman's purse, like a woman's drawstring purse, we pull on it and the purse goes like that.
Yeah.
So our mouth goes like that, but more important, this is just 10%. 90% is the air pushing from the tummy muscles. So you're not going to see my mouth move very much. It's not the whole mouth, it's just the middle of the mouth. So my mouth started like this, but at the end it's more like this. You see that? And you can check yourself out in the mirror. Look in the mirror and make sure it's looking like that. And then I have it, you know, then you just do little gradual exercises like slurring. Try that, just B flat, D, F. There you go. Okay, now, if you can do that with no tongue, let's start down here in fourth position. It's a little easier. So I'm going to slur, only slur, no tongue, like this. Try that, just fourth position. Stay in fourth. Yeah, but no tongue. So it's ba. So it's all just no tongue. Ba. Yes, yes. Okay, now let's do it in third position. Now in third. And third is a little bit closer to the bell, like right there. Okay. Beautiful. Now empty out your slide. That's great, George. That's great. Okay.
Can you put something on that slide?
You know what? just a little oil, a little bit of oil, maybe like this, you know, that's all. Okay, so now second position. Wow. Okay, now we're going to go to first.
I think that's why I can play these.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Hand me that little.
This?
Yeah.
Now remember, no tongue though. It's all going to be.
Yeah.
Exactly. See, the tongue kind of gets in the way, and you know, of course, we need the tongue sometimes. Of course, we do. You know, when we're playing. You know, when we're playing like that. But if we're playing. That's all air, no tongue. Yeah. That's funny. No, you will. Here's another way to check your range. Here's another way to get high. Like you're starting in F and 6. Here's F and first. Then you go to F and 6. Same note, but then 6th position, and you're going to glissando up. If you do that right with the mouth, you're going to get the B flat. Exactly. Now you got the B flat. There is your. So now you remember what a B flat feels like. And then anytime you want it, you can get it. Okay, so don't try too hard now, but just start in 6. Now look at where my mouth is when I finish that. See? That's the mouth I want for that note. Let's say I want to go higher than that. That gives me the C. Then I want to go higher than that. That gives me the D.
That's amazing.
So if I want a D, that way I remember where the D is by sliding up lower, and I get up finally up to that. So the B flat, your B flat right now will become stronger when you do this every day. Let's start on this note. Start on this note. Almost. That's it. Just do it 3 times. No more than 3 times a day, and the muscles will start to get stronger. Yeah. You got great air. You got great sound. You've got amazing, you know, air and sound. That's fantastic.
Yeah. Sometimes I forget to use
the muscles.
More help.
Yeah, right. We all do. We all do. That's fantastic. Wow.
But I never could get up to Tommy Dorsey's note there.
Well, I worked on it for many years, many years. And you know, Tommy Dorsey used to do all kind of techniques for his air control. Yeah. Did you know about him?
I didn't know how he did it.
He used to take a glass and put water in it with a straw, and he used to make marks on that glass, and he'd keep the bubbles. He'd blow the bubbles with the straw up to this level, and then keep it at this level. Then he'd blow it up to this level, and then to this level. So he marked his glass with little lines, and he used to control his air, the bubbles in the water, with a straw. And then he transferred it to his trombone. He also used to take his trombone and hang it from the ceiling with hangers, clothes hangers, and he used to walk up to it with no hands, didn't touch it, and just press very lightly against the mouthpiece. So he practiced pressureless system. He used very little pressure when he played those high notes. Yeah, he made a science out of it. Science.
And I never learned that.
That's okay. But look how great you've done. You've already done so great.
Pardon?
You've already come so far and done so good, you know?
Yeah, well, I was always trying things, but I never had a teacher.
Yeah, it's important, you know. It's really it's I tell my students, if you don't take trombone lessons when you're 10, 12 years old now, I said it's like putting you on the moon with no oxygen.